I'm Chris.
I'm Collin.
And today, we're talking about stuff.
Today, we're going to talk about creating a soundscape that was inspired by live music.
Here we go. Collin Stanley.
Hi, Man on Tape family.
You all have seen him on the channel before, like on this. Pretty cool. Today we are talking about getting inspired by going to see live music. Just this past weekend was the New York City Winter Jazz Fest. On Friday night was the Donny McCaslin Quartet. I've known about Donny McCaslin since college. I drove him around University of Michigan when he came to visit. That band also has Tim Lefebvre, who you've seen on the channel. Yeah. It has an amazing synth player named Jason Lindner. And then the drummer is Mark Juliana. He's a drummer's drummer. He's incredible. I don't know why I failed to mention this, but the Donny McCaslin Quartet is the band on Black Star, David Bowie's final album. That is their biggest claim to fame. I knew them before that. That doesn't make me hip or cool, but it was a fact, and that's probably why it slipped my mind. Anyway, back to the video. What was your thoughts walking away from this set? I mean, let's just the overall experience of seeing this.
Oh, man, it's such an incredible wall of sound. Just like the textures and the dynamics of the entire band. They were just so in tune with each other, but also absolutely in their own lanes, but each lane just beautifully intersected with one another, and they made it all make sense while keeping you just completely engaged.
Yeah, and we both walked away. I know we said this then, and I'm going to say it now. It was one of the best sets of live music I have ever seen, ever.
Yeah. One of the amazing moments of the show is the keyboard and synth player Jason Lindner. He would take a sound and then he would just expand upon the sounds. He created this backdrop of this sonic backdrop for everybody to like play underneath. I was like, oh man, Chris, I wonder if we can just take a simple arpeggio and just throw it into one of our synthesizers and then throw it into the pedals and just create a piece of music that was just based upon a simple arpeggiated motif. And then like we started to experiment with it. So it gave me a different kind of sonic experience. The fun, having the play, having the eagerness of not knowing exactly where you're going, but letting yourself discover the sound, and like being okay with it embracing the process of what can be and not what is in front of you right now.
That's a huge, key, excellent point about collaboration. Saying yes, it's the yes and thing. There's so much power in that because collectively you can discover things that neither of you or the multiplicity of you didn't know was going to happen.
Yeah, the beauty of like collaborating is like building a trust and then building a habit of play. And then when you get to a sound, right, and we're both like, oh yeah, that's working, and then just letting that be what it is and then moving forward. That idea of knowing when you find something that's working and just continue on.
Make sure to check out all the links below, including Patreon. I'm going to upload the whole unfinished track for patrons. But with that, as always, is peace and be good to each other. Is your phone always on?
You should hit record.
It is. Oh shit, it's not.